Hello, Queens. How are you? Having a lovely Sunday evening, are we? Hopefully, your day's got better if you are an England fan and you woke up this morning down in the dumps. Thank you for being here. Please subscribe. Please like. And that was me being heartfelt. No, I'm being heartfelt. It's funny, actually. I was on the radio today. I think people seem to think because you're Scottish, you're just automatically taking the mick. I'm not saying anything. I actually thought England were brilliant last night, and they're a very, very good team. And the future is bright for England. That is the very main positive to take. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the Women's Super League because it's been a tasty little day in the WSL. I haven't been to any of the games today. I know, shame on me. Especially the fact that it was like a little home derby with Aston Villa and Arsenal, and my links to the pair. But it was so nice to just sit down and watch that game on the TV with the kids. Like, sitting with my daughter, she watched the whole starting lineup, the teams coming out. Everything kind of kicking off, and she sat and really enjoyed that moment. And we were telling her, try and find Russia, there's Katie, it's so cute. It's so good that we can do that now. I really, really enjoy that element of having the option to sit at home on a -3-degree night with your kids and watch the games. It's really sweet. And I'm sure you can appreciate that as well. Let's talk about that game, shall we? Because it started with a little bit of a for Aston Villa, of course, to take the lead, at Villa Park. Another brilliant occasion for the women getting the outings that they deserve. And I really, actually going into the game, I was going, you're looking at the bench and going, oh my goodness, Villa are threadbare. 11 injuries to that side just now. It's chaos. They only have 3 people on the bench, 4 including Leah, who is the number 2 goalkeeper. Hannah Hampton back in the number 1 jersey. An outstanding goalkeeper, an outstanding talent, but I'm wondering what the situation is there, because I thought Leah did a great job, stepping up when she did. But hey, that's the way it goes. There was a few great moments from Hannah Hampton today, and then a few moments where they'll be disappointed. Rachel Corsie will be disappointed for Aston Villa. Kirsty Hanson, fair play to her, got that first goal. A beautiful goal, really well taken. Manuela Zinsberger for Arsenal absolutely could have done better. But Villa go 1-0 up, I think in 18 minutes, or am I getting ahead of myself? Was it 18 minutes or 16 minutes, something like that? And I was like, okay, but you just know when Arsenal are a side coming back to full strength, okay, without Beth Mead for a long time, but Vivianne Miedema looks back at it, she's performing well. Frida Manham, brilliant. I thought Katie McCabe had a very good game today. Steph Catley, brilliant from set pieces as well. They seem to kind of be ticking all over. Leah Williamson, again, she's just that engine in the midfield who keeps things moving. And then you've got Leah Williamson coming back. So she was on the bench today. Souza started back. That was her first start then in quite some time. Was it about 8 weeks? 8-9 weeks? So brilliant to see Arsenal coming back to their strengths. And then once the own goal went in, they kind of just started to run away with it. Katie McCabe got a goal, Vivianne Miedema got a goal, and Jordan Nobbs subbed on again, and another goal for her. She seems to be doing quite brilliant things at the minute when she gets onto the pitch. It must be good to get on and to step up and to get a goal. I think that's the thing about Arsenal, and I don't know your opinion on this as well. I feel that Stina Blackstenius is ever so slightly off form at the minute, but actually what you could do is put Vivianne Miedema back up into number 9. You could probably push up Frida Manham and start Jordan Nobbs in midfield. Just me. But yeah, I mean, Arsenal, I don't see where they slip up from here on in. They're going into the Christmas break. The table's looking interesting. Chelsea are going to be currently playing just now. And again, I just don't see where they go wrong there. I was watching an interview with Emma Hayes, and I'll review the game when it's done, but an interview with Emma Hayes when in the pre-match today, she was just talking about how grateful she is to be alive and to be healthy after her surgery and the full hysterectomy. And I thought, I didn't know, and you don't know how bad it is. And Karen Carney was leading up to the chat and on the panel, and she just said, you've got, life and your health and your family, and then it's football, and those situations really calm the anxiety of players because it makes you realise there's more important things sometimes. Yes, you have a job to do. But it was interesting to hear that interview with Emma Hayes on Sky in great detail. I'm obsessed with her. She cannot go wrong. But yeah, going back to Aston Villa, I think tonight, despite the result, there was moments of, okay, this side could be very good. And I think you've got to hand massive credit to Alisha Lehman on that right-hand side. I think she outpaced Catley at times. She's physically strong. She's got gas in the tank. She's got a good ball in. I think she has a little bit of magic in her, to be fair. She took a good few shots. Nothing could come of it. But, I think she could be just a little bit of, I don't know how to say it. She's just part of it. She brings something different. And tonight she had a very good game. Rachel Daly, we know what she can do. She got Player of the Month in the Barclays Women's Super League for November, and she was pleased about that. But tonight then, with the changes that came on, the very few changes that were made, she wasn't really getting that service. But we know what she can do. And Kenza Daly as well. I think she's absolutely incredible. So yeah, Aston Villa have a lot to offer, but it'll be great to see what they can do when these injuries return. When they get back fit, when they've got a full squad, and you've got to hand it to them the job they're doing. I actually think they're a decent side to watch. I actually thought that was an entertaining game tonight. I enjoyed sitting watching that tonight. And you can't take that away from a team who seem to be a good prospect at the moment. Carla Ward alluded to the January transfer window. I know nothing, but it'll be interesting to see who will come in to Aston Villa. And I actually think with the likes of Rachel Daly, Kenza Daly there, being Aston Villa Football Club as well, it is an attractive prospect. They're really pushing the women's team, and they're getting it right. They are. It's just a shame where they're at with injuries just now. I'm sure Carla Ward must be pulling her hair out every time she gets another phone call about another injury, but that is the way it goes. We've seen it with Arsenal recently as well. So recently it was like a crisis in that club, wasn't it? Because it was so many key players just felt like there was just a domino effect for a wee while there. And now they're starting to come back. But the thing is, they haven't really dropped. Just that loss against Manchester United. And Manchester United are looking great. A point in the Manchester derby today as well, by the way, in front of 40,000 fans at the Etihad. 40,000 tickets sold to that. Wonderful stuff. The growth of the women's game is everything. And tonight, for getting to that game in minus whatever degrees it is, circumstances, fair play to you. You are a good one. Have a wonderful evening, and I will catch up with you soon. Enjoy your Sunday, and let me know what you think about Aston Villa as well. Give me a subscribe, give me a like if you haven't already. Let me know what you think about Villa. Whereabouts do you see them finishing this season in the table?